it comes to politics, we don't have to agree, but let's just vote, all right? A caveat to the early voting numbers that we've been seeing. Told you yesterday how the Secretary of State's office said that ballot returns were at 24 times the level of the last presidential election at this moment. Well, it's not quite that simple. Ballots went out 3 days earlier this year, so that explains some of the early volume we've seen, which at this point includes more than twice as many ballots from registered Democrats as Republicans. So Colorado voters are going to make some kind of history with Proposition 113. If we join the National Popular Vote Compact, we will change the way that Colorado allocates its electoral college votes. If we reject the idea, it'll be the first time since 1932 that citizens have vetoed a bill passed by the legislature. Here's politics guy Marshall Zellinger.
Proposition 113 has some odd wording on the ballot. Shall the following act of the General Assembly be approved? This is about the National Popular Vote Compact, but you're being asked to approve or veto a bill passed last year by the state legislature and signed into law by Governor Jared Polis. A yes vote on Proposition 113 means you're okay with the 2019 law taking effect, which would put Colorado in the National Popular Vote Compact. Once enough states join, enough states that add up to 270 electoral college votes or more, then Colorado's electoral college votes would be awarded to the presidential candidate with the most votes nationwide and not the most votes just in Colorado. A no vote means you're vetoing the law. Colorado would continue to award its electoral college votes to the presidential candidate who gets the most votes in Colorado. 2016 was the fifth time in history that a president won the election for earning the required electoral college votes despite not getting the most votes nationwide. Currently, 14 states plus Washington, D.C. have joined the National Popular Vote Compact. If Colorado voters approve Proposition 113, the compact will have states totaling 196 electoral college votes. To become president, you need 270. So once enough states join, totaling 270 electoral college votes or more, then whichever candidate gets the most votes nationwide would also earn enough electoral college votes from the states in the compact to become president. In 2016, every state already in the compact voted for Democrat Hillary Clinton, who earned the most votes nationwide, but she lost to Republican Donald Trump because he earned the required number of electoral college votes to become president. Same in 2000. Democrat Al Gore received the most votes nationwide, but Republican President George Bush won re-election with 271 electoral college votes. If the National Popular Vote Compact were in place, Colorado's electoral college votes for Bush would have actually gone to Gore, even though Bush won in Colorado. In 1996, Colorado's electoral college votes went to Republican Bob Dole, but would have changed to blue since Democratic President Bill Clinton earned the most votes nationwide. Colorado's red vote for incumbent Republican President Gerald Ford in 1976 would also have turned blue since the most votes nationwide went to the winner, Democrat Jimmy Carter. And in 1960, Colorado's pick for Republican Richard Nixon would have gone to Democrat John Kennedy since he earned the most votes nationwide. Those who want you to vote yes point to one person, one vote, equality across the nation. And those who say no suggest Colorado will become irrelevant. Since you only need to win the popular vote, maybe you'll only visit population centers and not go to places like Grand Junction or Pueblo. Kyle, let me make an argument for both sides. One, you could say we're being ignored this year, not many visits in Colorado, COVID or no COVID. And you could say that you might want to visit a place like Pueblo regardless because we know those voters are easily swayed red and blue.
Pueblo, the most fascinating place for politics in Colorado. Marshall, thanks. Hey, some new info tonight on Prop EE, the tobacco tax question we reviewed Monday. Discount cigarette companies are now suing the state over it because it would set a minimum price for a pack of smokes. They say the big guy, Marlboro, had a hand in Prop EE to prop up its higher price cigarette business. Now, if you wanted to change your vote on Prop EE because of this information, or change any vote for any reason, you don't need a new ballot. Just bubble in the new circle and then cross out the yes or the no or the candidate name. Just cross out the wording of your former choice.